Right? We are live on podcast. Visual, at least.
The visual doesn't have audio. That's a whole problem. You gotta redo the whole fucking system.
No. It's fine.
What do you mean?
Are we just going from point, or are we gonna...
Yeah, we're just gonna go from point, man.
Sit here and spitball until we get a little bit of energy?
I mean, I have fucking energy, man. You're the one that's lacking.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're chilling out, slacking, and relaxing, all uncool.
Cool.
Because you can't shoot b-ball. You don't know how to fucking aim.
I'm okay at basketball. I just never really enjoyed it.
I used to be, like, very decent at, like, making, like, the bank shots.
Yeah.
Like off the backboard.
Yeah.
Now it just fucking sucks. So long since I played. Last time I played, I couldn't make shit. I just don't want to give the hustle enough. I'm going to lightly set the drink down. We'll see if that picks up. I'll forget later, so it doesn't matter.
It's all good. It's all good. New equipment, new program, new us.
We got new equipment? I thought that was just your arm holding the mic. You know, as robotic as you are right now.
Dome arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo. Domo. Did I give you the energy you needed?
No.
Did you get there?
No.
Well, just straight up. Now tell me, are you really gonna love me forever?
Wow!
Or is it just a hit and run? I must switch it up.
Yeah.
Instead, the whole thing.
It's a bop.
Knowing lyrics is hard.
It's a bop.
Not as much of a bop as the remix to Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama, roll with that body. Go donate to charity supporting women of domestic abuse. Because you just listened to Remix to Ignition, which is by a sex offender, but still a bop. But to support both the music being good and acknowledge that he's a bad person, you should donate to a charity right now. Pete Davidson. Remix to Ignition is a bop, though. R. Kelly, not a good human being.
No.
Just acknowledge both things.
Definitely not.
Now do you have your energy? Did that work?
Yeah.
Did we get you there? You're there? Okay, cool.
In
that case, welcome to the Internet Scholars Podcast, episode 35. I believe it's right. The last one says 34. I have 35 written here, so we're going to assume that's right.
As long as the time wime's not all wonky.
The time wime?
Time wime.
The time wime.
I said what I said.
Yeah, but is that what you meant?
Timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly bullshit?
Yeah, exactly.
But Doctor Who? Who?
Exactly.
You never do answer that question.
He's not a Family Guy either.
Did you just want to like make why?
I figured you'd find some other TV show title to tag off back and forth. That means I win.
That means I win. Doing. I just like I'm just gonna.
That means
you basically just said Family Guy. You said he's not a Family Guy. That's
well, yeah, because he's not.
Well, because he's not a Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, there was no real connection. We could just start naming fucking TV shows. It would hold on forever.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not true. It's the facts of life.
There you go.
All right, yeah, Internet Scholars Podcast, episode 35, and it's time to start off with a segment of, sir, what hast thou been up to, yo?
Not jack shit. Honest to God, I did not do much of anything this week. Went out and got a new computer monitor. Because Best Buy had one on sale. They might still have it on sale if you're listening to the podcast.
And we'll show it to you right now.
And you need a new
See, if we have the GoPros right now.
You need looking for a new computer monitor. They've got a 23-inch Dell for $100. I like it. It's
how much is it normally?
$1.90. I mean, you're talking about 50% off.
It seems like you got screwed. $1.90. That's only $1.90, man. You got ripped the fuck off.
You know what I mean. Other than that, where's yours? Charging?
It's like I need to change the coils.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been chiefing for a little bit.
Do you have coils?
I have a coil, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not with me. I forgot to bring it.
I unfortunately cannot help you out with that as I used my last coil last night. Got this nice new nifty mic boom arm.
And all the test audio shit we did for it just got screwed the fuck.
No, it should be
the slight displacement of where it was. They can't hear me now.
No, I think we should be fine.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what you think.
Other than that, really, that's been up.
From the Rock.
I've been playing League again. Still looking for a good horror game that I haven't already played through.
It's fucking Evil Within. If you haven't played through that, Evil Within is really good.
I know. I'll look into it.
Now, fun fact about Evil Within: if you want to know what the fuck's like actually going on, you're gonna have to play DLC.
See, that's cool. That's the part of this that I wanted. I didn't want people to have to listen to me rip on the vape.
That's really what the whole point of this was?
I mean, part of it, yeah.
The only reason I want to record an XSplit is so I don't have to be ashamed of my vapage.
First of all, OBS. Second of all...
What the fuck? They're all the same.
The fan's not getting picked up either.
Oh, hold on, let me simulate.
I like how that's fan plus a little bit of extra phlegm back there. Like,
because otherwise I'm just going... Man, that just doesn't sound fan enough.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I need like the kind of rattles.
You did get. We got a regular shit. What's his name? From Police Academy.
O.J. Simpson?
No.
Well, I mean,
the guy who does the mouth sound effects. Winslow. Was it Michael Winslow?
Maybe.
I feel like it was Michael Winslow. I could be completely off base there, but you know, that's pretty much it. So, Mike, hopefully very much. You could have
talked about magic yesterday. You could have talked about our adventure that we went on.
Oh, I went to lunch Friday with an old friend. I haven't talked to in a while. Ate way.
But unfortunately, she still has a boyfriend.
Way too much fucking sushi.
No such thing.
No.
Too much sushi? What's that mean? It's like too much money. No such thing.
No,
it's like a girl too.
Like...
I'm gonna finish the chorus. With too much class, being too lucky, a car too fast. No matter what they say I've done, no one's never had too much sushi.
No, 30 pieces is quite a lot of sushi. And I was gonna be good, but then I got there and they're like, "Oh,
Daryl Worley."
Oh, okay. I got there and they were like, "Oh, the classic rolls are 2 for $8," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So $30 of sushi became like $20 of sushi.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was pretty nice.
That's not too much sushi then. It wasn't even $30.
It was enough sushi to quell my. Sushi is so good. It's so good.
Unless you got mayo in there, because fuck your mayo.
Yeah.
And your coleslaw.
I had been craving it all week, and it was so good.
And but anything with the cabbage also sucks. Tomatoes.
See, I'll agree with
Watermelon's overrated.
It is.
Milk really past the age of like 10.
Try and break my arm. You can't. Why? Vitamin D from my milk.
I 100% could, but I'm not going to prove a point in this scenario.
You won't.
I won't. You're right.
You won't.
I won't. I agree.
Double dog dare.
No.
Triple.
No. Yo.
Fucking prep. Anyway.
If I broke your arm, I would cry tears of blood. And I don't have any human blood outside my coffin. I can't replenish.
Oh, God. Jesus almighty, we need help. Anyway, Mike, what's been up, yo?
Let's see. It's been a week and 3 days since we last recorded the podcast. Shit like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Monday we did it. Friday last week.
First off, since I'm a better friend, even though you're way better friends with her, I just want to give a shout out, and I'd link this in the podcast when you upload it. I'll find the link. One of our mutual friends, Kelly, who I sent an invite to on the last podcast, she can come on the podcast. That still stands whenever you want. She, unfortunately, her mother's house burned down, and there's a lot of drama and stuff that needs replaced, and including insulin and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's a GoFundMe up, which unfortunately Facebook took down, which is some damn fucking bullshit. We'll talk about that for a second. Fuck you, Facebook, for saying, hey, choose a fucking donation anytime for your birthday, and we'll get that set up. You can't put a fucking GoFundMe when actual shit is going on. Also, props to GoFundMe for banning anti-vaxxers trying to educate anti-vax shit. GoFundMe. But there's a GoFundMe to go support them so they can get back in a good place and find a new place to live and all that shit. So please go check that out and donate if you can. Give it over.
Link will definitely be in the description.
I'll try to remember to throw it in the audio too. Besides that, I went to Universal. Not this last weekend, but the weekend after. That's what I recorded on Friday last time.
Yeah.
Fun trip. It's been about a year since I went to Universal. I used to have passes. I let them expire last year. Yeah. So it's been about a year since I went. Rode basically everything besides.
Did you re-up on the pass again, or did you just?
No, they had this deal going on for like a $155 or whatever for 3 days that you can use whenever up until June 30th.
Oh, I got you.
So we got that, and then like paid like the extra like $20 a ticket to make it to where you could go to both parks in one day, because otherwise it would have just been one park a day. And Universal, since I've been there a million times, like I got that shit down packed, so you hit both parks in one day.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
So did that. With that, I rode the Fast and Furious ride for the first time.
Yeah, how was
that? Since that is new since there. The reviews online have it like a 1.6 is what it's rated out of 5. So it's not a great ride from there, but I thought it was way better than what the reviews were saying. I would probably put it about like a 3. It's you haven't been in a while, but like
I've never
especially been. You've never been to Universal at all?
Never been to Universal at all.
All right, let's get you in the gym and go to Universal. In that order, because otherwise it'd be kind of a waste. They recently built the Kong ride, which like is a cool experience, but it's not a fun ride, and like it has a because like in this you're like riding a bus, and that you're also riding a bus. So like when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be one of those rides. It's probably right being like at 1.6, but it's like way more intense than that. Like there's a lot more movement and shit going on, but not too intense. It's not like a roller coaster or some shit.
It's more of like a mixed reality experience, right? It's one of those.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Not as much as like the Spider-Man Transformers ride. Again, you have no reference to what people out there do. So that was fun. Universe in general, fun. I know the new Harry Potter ride opens before June 30th, so I'm saving one of the tickets for them, but I have a free ticket to go whenever.
Nice.
At one point, I'm going to go.
Nice.
One of the days. Also, while I was over in Orlando, I went to a dinner theater.
Oh, yeah? Which one did you hit up?
I went to Sleuth's Mystery Theater, I believe is what it's called.
Oh, that's cool.
They have like a murder mystery play out while you did dinner. It was a fun little show. Very funny. Ranking the dinner theaters I've been to, I'd probably put it at Medieval Times at number 1. I fucking love Medieval Times. I've just been so many times I didn't want to go to that again.
Oh yeah.
I probably put it at second up there with the. I've done the pirate show before.
I did do medieval the last time I was in Orlando. I did do Medieval Times. I was like 12 or 13, but that was when we were at Disney last time.
Yeah.
But that was a hell of a good time.
You didn't go to Medieval Times when we went in like high school?
I didn't go on the high school trip.
I'm trying to think if that was in high school or middle school. I think it was high school. Yeah, I was in high school, but it was in the
senior trip was to Universal.
No, I was talking about Medieval Times. There was a Medieval Times trip when we were sophomores. Either freshmen or sophomores.
No, I guess I didn't go to that either. I don't even remember that.
Or it was in middle school. I can't remember. I just know that one of my friends that went to 5A went. So it was either in the first 2 years of high school or it was in middle school. That was the last time I've been to Medieval Times since. No, I've been to Medieval Times since. I think I went like right after high school too. With family and shit. I've been to Medieval Times a handful of times. And then I've also done the pirate show, which is fun. I'd probably loose above this. I did the Old West one when it was still around, which I was very young in that when I did that, so I don't really remember that. And then I did Arabian Nights, which I believe is also closed now too. That was when I was younger. I'll put this number 2 of the 3 I can definitely remember, and above the 2 that I only sort of remember because I was really young.
Yeah.
It's a fun experience. It's a comedy show, but apparently someone at our table had been there before, and they have like I think like 12 or 13 different shows. But somehow they had the bad luck of going to one they had already seen.
Ooh.
So like it had like the same ending and shit. So it was like bad for them. But if you go go a second time, make sure it's a different show. So you're not doing the same thing. You can look it online. But yeah, fun comedy show. I recommend it. What else do I have on here? I started Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
That is a cool little show on Netflix. It's only 10 episodes. I've seen 6 of them, so I still got 4 to finish. series, but it's basically The Haunting of Hill House, except with superpowers instead of ghosts.
Didn't I read something that it already got renewed for a second season?
I don't. I will probably get a second season. I know like there's a good amount of comics that they can come through.
Is it going to be an?
Did you know that the dude that made the comics, you know, he's also part of some band?
How dare you? Gerard Way is the savior of the broken, the beaten, of the broken, the beaten, and the damned. How dare you?
I'm sorry, I've never been to a black parade. No. But I mean, I'm sure it's many people are watching it. It's definitely gonna get a second season. I mean, the Haunting Up series also got a second season, which what will be referred to as now because it became an anthology series once it got projected.
Does it look like Umbrella Academy is going to be an anthology series, or does it look more like it's going to be more
I'm pretty sure it would be continued narrative.
Okay.
Again, since it's coming from the comics, and the comics I think like have the same, without giving anything away, the same like characters going through the whole thing.
Okay, dumb question. Did Gerard Way make the comic?
Hmm?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that's why he's the creator. He made the comics.
I wasn't sure creator of TV show or creator of film. Oh, that's cool.
No, he was like the storyboardist, and then there was an artist that worked with him. That was not him. He made the story.
You know, I like some of the solo stuff from him that I've heard.
I have not heard any of the solo stuff from him.
We'll take a quick second about that after the podcast.
Yeah, we'll forget.
No. It's good. It really is good stuff.
What's next? You're gonna show me Filthy Frank making music? That wouldn't be a thing.
Oh, you're right. And you know what would be even more ridiculous is if one of the girls from Destiny's Child blew up to become a major solo influence.
Or like if one of the members of NSYNC brought Sexy back.
Yeah. Or dressed up as a rabbit on a TV show.
That's not confirmed. I mean, it's confirmed.
I mean, it's confirmed.
But it's not canon. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Spectrum, fix your shit.
I mean, we've never tried to watch The Masked Singer since. We just can't get fucking 60 days into work.
No, and it's stupid because there's like 2 more episodes, and I just want to say who fucks up.
3 more episodes.
3 more?
Okay, so we have the 1, and then they played the 2 episodes back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like the reunion thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's like 3 of them fuck up for sure. Like, cause I can't remember their names forever since watch, but the Latin Kings dude definitely is gonna stay in jail.
AB, no,
he fucked some kid up, man.
He fucked some kid up, but he's not in jail. B, I don't think he's the one who fucked up.
Well, I mean, like he fucked up for himself because like he's gonna get some charges.
I don't think so.
He's just gonna keep going farther and farther down the rabbit hole. Then the black dude just head's getting too big. The cop,
David,
he gonna fuck up, and then one of the girls are gonna fuck up. It could be any. Surprisingly, it's not gonna be a blonde girl. That's my prediction. It could be either of the other 2. I don't think it's gonna be the blonde girl.
I think it's just David. That's going to have fucked up.
I don't know. The girl was like getting interrogated in the clips from last time. Because she told the girl to go beat the other girl's ass. Or didn't stop her from beating the other girl's ass. Yeah.
Vivian. I don't know. Either way.
It's too damn refreshing. Where the fuck were we? Umbrella Academy. It's good. Go check it out. And then I've also seen Us this week. I liked it. I don't know if I'd say I really like it, but I liked it. It's more of a horror movie than Get Out. So it's more of an actual horror movie.
Which did you like better?
All right, Get Out. I fucking love Get Out.
Okay.
Get Out was one of my favorite movies from. I think it came out last year, the year before, right? 2 years ago.
Yeah, two, maybe calendar year 3 because I was in college, so it was either.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll say it was 2 years ago. Yeah. I don't remember. But yeah, I love Get Out. Yeah, this one is definitely scarier. It's more of a horror. I just think it made some choices at the end which it didn't have to make, and some like the mystery and the scariness. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it made reveals you didn't have to reveal, and then it just at some points didn't make as much sense, but you're trying to drive your point home. It's whatever. I think you sacrificed some quality movie for, but I still think overall it was a good movie experience.
All right.
I enjoyed it. Go check it out, and it's making fucking bank there. It made the biggest R-rated opening ever, like the second best opening for horror, the best like original
78 million, I think was the number I saw.
70 something. I don't know the exact number.
It was either 77 or 78, I think I saw.
Yeah, the biggest original opening for an R-rated film. A bunch of fucking records in it. It's probably gonna cross 200 something million as a horror film, and that would put it at #1 for horror films of all time. So good for it.
Give it about a week or two. Cross that threshold.
Cross that threshold. That would be like its runtime, or its like length of run. I don't think it'll cross 200 for at least a month.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's making 70 on this weekend. It's probably gonna drop at least 40%. So I don't know. But lifetime, I think will cross 200. I don't know the exact time it would do it, but I think that's if it has the same like carryover as Get Out did, then I mean that could possibly cross over 300 because Get Out just kept. Not dropping, but I don't think this will be the movie because I think this got more general audience in over just certain audiences.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think of what's been up with me. Besides Guitar Center, get more boom arms.
Yeah.
You suck.
No, I had a feeling when we went on our little adventure yesterday that Guitar Center.
Remember yesterday when I couldn't do words good? Now you're there.
Options. No, I'm fixing to kick the shit out of myself.
Any particular reason?
No, we good.
Did you think you weren't recording?
I was afraid that it was just lit up like that because the mouse was over it and that I hadn't actually hit the record button.
Yeah, I would have kicked your ass. We weren't doing that again. We
had
the audio.
We'd have the audio.
Not the beginning audio where we bullshitted for like 30 seconds before I started this audio. That's what makes the video unique. Yeah, drinking again, even though I refilled it just before the fucking.
What?
I'm gonna be out of drink, even though I just refilled it right before the fucking podcast.
You monster!
I have a disease, okay, son.
Ooh.
Wow, get down with the sickness. No?
No, I got a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to play the most annoying song?
No.
You want me to play the scariest song of all time?
No.
La 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 la.
Stop. La, Stop. La, I want you to know that my gut reaction was to just grab your face, push it, and squeeze, okay?
Ooh, please, Daddy.
No, stop.
That's it for what's been up, yo, and Freak Rob the fuck out. Our new segment, which literally is just doing the banana splits now.
I hate it.
You ever see him in person, just do it.
I hate it. No, don't do it. Don't.
I'm going to send that to all his friends in Discord right now and be like, hey, want to Freak Rob the fuck out?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
At least fucking Kelly. I'm going to tell Kelly that for sure. I've got to make that her new like, sub music.
She doesn't know what it is.
You told her?
Because I subtly was like, hey, do you remember the banana splits? And she was like, the what? And I was like, good, I don't have to fear you.
Or much like you and even my sister, when I was like the banana splits, you're like, oh, what the fuck's that? And then you show them the fucking picture and then it's like unlocks that memory in their head and all their nightmares.
I haven't been sleeping, Mike.
I can't think of the sleep song that I was going to do. Oh, it's going to be good too. But it's not coming to my brain. The idea of it popped to my brain.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
It was a song about like not sleeping. It was a whole thing. The song's not coming to my brain. So we're just going to move on to talking trailers. It's trailer talk time. Yeah.
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 Okay, now you're just showing off.
I was just showing off. Call me Christina Aguilera. So we're gonna start off with the new trailer for Toy Story 4, where we finally get a fucking story, and it's not just, hey, look, there's toys.
And Key and Peele's here too now.
Only one of them is there, because we only saw the one's foot stuck in there, so we don't know. In this trailer.
No, you could see him holding on to the other one.
Really? I almost saw that.
Yeah, no, it was the same. It was the same clip as it was like for the TV spot for the Super Bowl, I think.
No, because the TV spot and then the Super Bowl wasn't it just them like was basically like doing like the Liam Neeson shit with the I don't fucking know. There's been so many fucking different teasers for it. I don't know.
I know. I'm pretty sure I've seen that clip before.
Yeah, they finally like revealed the story. Bo Peep's back. There's creepy shit. What's the doll from Goosebumps?
I don't know. It gave me.
You know the one I'm talking about?
It gave me Dead Silence vibes.
Fuck's Dead Silence.
It was another horror-based doll movie. Netflix. Dead Silent. One of the two.
Slappy? Is Slappy the name of the dummy?
It might be.
From Night of the Living Dummy? And
they
had like those fucking creepy dolls and shit. And
nah.
Sporky's there. You're not about it?
Not there. Not the creepy dolls.
The Night of the Living Dummy scares you?
Creepy dolls are creepy.
Are you afraid of the fucking like Child's Play movies?
Like Chucky?
Yeah.
No. I respect Chucky.
Do you?
I do.
Because of all the things with Chucky, I don't respect him. Because you know what I think every time I see a fucking Chucky movie? Fucking kick him. You can punt him like halfway down. He's going to run at you with a chainsaw and punt. Oh, he runs back over, punt. Guess what? Your leg's going to rest up by the time he gets back over here because he has little ass fucking legs. Punt. Eventually he's going to stop because like, he's just going to keep fucking punting me.
No, but that Dead Silence movie freaked me out.
I don't know. Creepy dolls don't freak me out that much. That's what's creepy kids. Yeah, so there's this Sporky thing. Bo Peep's back, and Woody gets offered with a chance to live with toys and live happily ever after instead of going back with his kids. So basically, the plot of Toy Story 1 and 2. But no, I think it looks good. We got a brief glimpse of Keanu Reeves' character. Didn't hear him talk, but he was there. He was like the motorcycle dude.
Oh,
there's like a small clip of him. Yeah, we got Key and Peele's character, and it's cool to see like Bo Peep actually have a character this time instead of just the small glimpse got of her in the first movie, and then barely being in the second movie, and literally being written out of the third movie.
Yeah.
I love the Toy Story movies. I think 3 was a really good ending, but I think this story looks fun and standalone and cute, and maybe they can all live happily ever after at a carnival, or all the carnival toys can go back and live with Bonnie until she grows up, and then they make another movie. But enjoyable film, good trailer of the story. After that, we have the System Shock 3 trailer. The brief teaser shown at GDC. I've never played the System Shock games,
nor have I.
But I know they were a predecessor to the BioShock games, which I fucking love. All 3 of the BioShock games I enjoy: BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite. BioShock 2, though, I didn't play until much later in the collection because I heard it sucked, and then I played it and I was like, oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I like it. It's enjoyable. Definitely less threatening as a Big Daddy than you would think the Big Daddies were playing. What did I get from this trailer? Absolutely jack shit, except I know there's a game called System Shock 3 coming out.
Yeah.
Which I knew beforehand. Apparently Starbreeze dropped them, so they're publishing independent again. Starbreeze was recently publishing them. That was news that also came out this week. That's all I got for that. Next up, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the new Quentin Tarantino film.
At least we have our answers to why DiCaprio wasn't billed in Scorsese's new film.
I mean, he can do both. He only works with like 2 or 3 fucking directors anymore. But I mean, it's not Tarantino, it's Scorsese. If it's not either of them, it's whoever the fuck directed The Revenant.
Yeah.
Or was that Scorsese? Who the fuck did The Revenant?
I will fact check.
Yeah, let's just do it real quick. I don't think it was Scorsese. Probably wasn't. Someone it wasn't the dude that did Gravity, right? The dude that did Gravity, the same dude that did Harry Potter 3. Alfonso Cuarón, right?
Alejandro Gonzalez.
And yeah. Yeah, because with him
Iñárritu.
winning, and then the next two people, like the three best pictures the last 3 years are all Mexican Americans, Latin American, whatever it is. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it looks fun. I don't really know what the actual plot of the movie is, but it's fun Hollywood old timey shit, and it looks funny.
Yeah.
And Tarantino doing funny is always good. And there'll probably be some over the top action in there somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd say so.
It's just hard to believe a world where Brad Pitt's only a stunt double.
Yeah.
You know, because he's still fucking Brad Pitt. Especially back then, you know, they would have saw his face and were like, "Oh, you're a fucking movie star. What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, DiCaprio, the way he looks now, would be more than stunt double.
Yeah.
He's got the messed up face.
Yeah.
But hey, you're Tarantino. You know what you're doing. You a script writer for show. Love it. Next up, John Wick 3. John Wick 3 looks fucking intense.
Oh, it's gonna be a roller coaster.
It's fucking awesome. He's fucking shooting people off horses. He's stabbing swords into fucking motorcycles. Morpheus is there.
Mm-hmm.
The Continental people are letting him back in and buy guns. He's like fucking like throwing knives and like popping them back up and throwing them back in people's fucking faces.
Just stabbing swords into motorcycle tires.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's gonna be intense.
And just that fucking line at the end, it was like, all this for a fucking dog. Fucking brilliant. But it wasn't just a fucking dog. That dog was family. This is actually all tied in Fast and Furious. It's going to be revealed at the end. Dom's going to show up and save him in the car. Because as we discovered, all action movies that aren't in the Marvel or DC cinematic universes are Fast and Furious. So obvious. Give me some energy, Rob. Give me some energy. Pull out your goddamn ass. Do it.
I don't think that's YouTube appropriate.
We'll censor it.
That's a whole lot of censorship. Because I have a fat ass. Yeah. Fat joke.
Don't beat up yourself, right?
You're
golden, pony boy. You are a light in this world.
I will always be the. Yeah, you couldn't even keep a straight face for that. I will always be the best at one thing, and that is hating myself. Nobody can do it more than me. So, you know. There's that I can fall back on.
That would have been a bad joke. It would have made you sad, so I'm not going to say it. Moving on to Vampire the Masquerade.
25 years. 25 years of practice.
Yep, not going to make my joke. It's not correct. But yeah, I have no clue
after the podcast?
No. The appropriateness on the podcast is what makes it a joke I shouldn't say. It's just that joke I should say.
I'm just gonna keep goading. I'm just gonna keep goading you until you say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. It is horrible. It is soul destroying. It is too close to home. Right?
Bold of you to assume I still have a soul.
You do.
No.
Do you have red hair on your body? No. You got a soul. I'm the one without one.
No, that's just a leak. You sprung a leak. And trust me, mine's starting to do it too in places.
Yeah, the difference is mine's fucking red.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking leak. I have a red fucking beard. It's not a fucking leak. I've had it there since I was like 20. Maybe 19. I don't fucking know.
Your soul is leaking out of the equivalency of oil out of my truck.
Shit, it's going fast. Yeah, I have no clue what the fuck this Vampire the Masquerade game is. It's based off some like D&D type shit.
I just keep waiting for Wesley Snipes to kick in the door. I mean, really, that's what
cool.
the whole trailer. I'm just like,
I have people on my timeline aside about those. If you're to talk about it, it's like a sequel to a 15-year-old game. It has vampires. It's cool. I'll probably check it out if it gets good reviews. But it exists. Yeah. That's what I got. Yeah, people drink blood.
That's about all we got.
Hopefully, she was just called Bloody Mary. That was her name of the thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Bloody Mary can supply us all with this blood, so we don't need to worry about it. And Vampire Potter, can show us his like cool red eyes. Draco, he's wearing red contacts. He acts different around me. We knew each other before. Okay. Occur.
I knew you weren't going to be able to handle that. I knew it.
What do you mean? It was fucking awesome.
It was not.
It was great. It was a masterpiece.
There are words you could use to
Still
describe
a better fan fiction than Twilight. Got him.
You're right.
I don't know. I'll check out the vampire game. Next up is the Dora the Explorer. City of Lost Gold is the subtitle.
Yeah.
Dora and the City of Lost Gold. Indiana Jones for Kids movie that's coming out, which I thought was like, oh shit, this isn't gonna have anything to the mystery at all. It's just gonna be fucking Mean Girls again. Then it turned into, no, they're going on an adventure thing. It's like, it looks fine, I guess. I don't know why it exists.
Is it bad? I kind of want to see it.
Dora in live action looks fucking dumb though.
Yeah.
It's like, because she's playing like a 16, 17, 18-year-old, but she's still dressed like she's like fucking 9. Way too colorful. It doesn't work. It reminds me of that fucking SNL sketch where they try to do like the hardcore Dora the Explorer trailer. And I just can't take it seriously. Yes, it's bad. You want to see it.
It looked like it had a good sense of humor about it.
Did it? Did it?
Yeah.
I don't think it did. I think it's taking itself too seriously.
I don't know. Her dad, who's the actor who plays her dad?
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena's in it. I'll give it a shot. Michael Pena's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, but so's John Leguizamo, and it didn't make Spawn or the Mario Brothers movie any better. He played the clown in Spawn.
Yeah, no.
Just make sure you. And Luigi in Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
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 For comparison as to what I will see versus what I say I will see, I still haven't seen Us or Captain Marvel yet.
I mean, Us just came out. I mean, and Captain Marvel just came out like 2 weeks ago. Or
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're not going to see them just because they've been out in theaters for 2 weeks. 3 weeks combined. 2 weeks and 3 days. Whatever the fucking math.
Time.
Do it.
It's an illusion.
And finally, our last trailer is the Persona 5 Royal trailer. They're making a Persona 5 spin-off. I'm excited. There's a new character. She doesn't like the Phantom Thieves. It's going to take place after the games. It's going to run concurrent. Is it just her story added to the main game? Who knows? We don't know yet. Find out more on April 24th. Unless it was the release day of the game, which I would doubt, because that's less than a month away. Today. Yeah, less than a month away. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know, I'm excited for it. More Persona 5. Hawk, give me some feedback, Rob.
I haven't played any of the Persona games. I really don't have any input on this.
Yeah, I just mean in general. Just talking. Add some fucking sports facts randomly. I don't fucking care.
I don't want to interrupt.
Nah, fucking interrupt, man. You're a permanent guest on this podcast.
Yep, I am.
Well, I call you a co-host, but I mean, how many times have you got the notes together?
You wouldn't let me do the notes. I've said multiple times I wanted to bring my own notes to the show, and you're like, nah,
you said, like,
we don't need that.
Like one time, you're like, oh, I'd also like to do good news, bad news.
I said multiple times when we started it up again. I was like, oh, I'll bring my own notes, and then like it just.
And we did for a couple weeks, and then you stopped, and I just became the dude that did it. And you haven't brought a damn thing up since, except like I said that one time where you're like, oh, I also would like to do good news, bad news. And I let you had feedback the one time we did it here. So fuck you. In conclusion, fuck you.
You're right, I'm terrible.
Not as bad as me.
No. I am the worst.
You pronounced my name wrong. It's Mike, not I am.
No. Me.
Yeah, my initials. Michael Eaton.
Me so bad.
Yes, me is so bad. Don't you hate that those are initials that I have?
No, mostly I just hate myself.
Me too.
It's it's easy to hate me. I understand. But like I said, I'll still always be number one at it, hating myself.
You will hate me if I say the joke. Don't get me to say it, man. It was like, I don't even know why I thought it. It's bad. It'll make you sad. I guarantee it'll make you sad.
I'm already sad. What's the point?
You really want me to say it, man? It's not good.
I don't care.
Be honest, because if you want me to say it right now, I will say it. But you're gonna judge me. Yeah. Where's the mute button on that? Let's just be safe. Just hold on 1 second here for a second. Then you remuted it.
No, it was still blinking.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no, the button on mine is finicky. Okay. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, did it make you sad?
No.
Okay. I was worried it would. I don't know why. I don't even know why it popped in my head, but it just popped in my head, and I was like, shit.
Because fuck them.
I mean, one of your former friends is once a month.
Once every 3 or 4 months.
Did there? That's funny. That's funny. I brought her back around to funny. We were just finishing up talking trailers talk time. I was trying to have more input. Because you're giving off that weird energy, but I'm not also giving off the weird energy, so it's like a weird mix of energy. Like the one time we both had weird energy, so it's kind of, but this time it's like, yeah. I'm fucking weird, all right?
Yeah,
Don't fucking judge me.
I'm not judging you.
I'm not giving you weird energy. I'm just weird in fucking general. And there's songs playing all the fucking time in here. Yeah, that's why I could never do Big Brother. You're not allowed to fucking sing.
What?
Yeah, on Big Brother, if you're in the house, like I think there's like an hour or two a day where they like play music and shut the cameras off, and like you can sing then. Like you can't like sing any songs like the rest of the time.
Why?
Because then they would have to pay for the rights for the songs to include.
That's such a weird.
Yeah, because the one season Ariana Grande's brother Frankie Grande was on there.
Yeah.
And you know he's like a Broadway dude and shit. So like he would say, and like if you like, it obviously didn't make it to any of the like broadcast episodes on the Big Brother After Dark thing that's on the Pop Network, where like they just like turn the cameras on for everyone for like 3 hours. Like he would try to sing sometimes in there, and they'd be like, "Frankie, stop singing! Frankie, stop singing!" Like all the fucking time. You're not supposed to sing.
Crazy.
So I couldn't do that because I would go fucking insane if I couldn't just let my music out. Legitimately, more than I am already.
You just start doing it to ruin shots. Like there's some big drama fight going on.
Serious conversation. Just be like, "Grease is the word, is the way." Yeah, which now brings us to our segment. You didn't get your game ready this time. You would have had time for it.
I can work on it.
I mean, I don't have that many stories for good news, bad news.
I can work on it.
Yeah, but do you want to do it? It's your call.
No, I can do it.
We're already at 42 minutes, apparently. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Sure.
You pronounced share wrong?
I said
Show
sure.
some respect. You pronounced share wrong again. I like being a contrarian sometimes. Alright, it's time for good news, bad news. Of course, their segment where I tell you good news and bad news is a way to talk about the news in a more fun manner because, you know, Weekend Update, that segment was already taken by some Snill thing.
Yeah. Snill.
Snill. That's sometimes good, sometimes bad. Now they're just all regretting the fact that the Mueller probe led up to nothing, so all their jokes were bad. They weren't true for the last 2 years.
Jesus
yay.
Christ.
You real?
No.
Articles?
Yeah.
All right. Wait. All right, I got some good news for you, Rob. Got some good news.
What's that?
The new Terminator film has a title. The new Terminator is titled Dark Fate.
Okay.
Of course, there's some bad news with that, and it turns out that Dark Fate is that there's a new Terminator movie.
Yeah.
It didn't stop. But the what's her name? Who's the girl in it that played the girl in the second one? What's the fucking actress name? She's back. She's back.
Oh, okay. The original Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not the because did she play Sarah Connor in the first one?
I think it was the same woman.
Yeah, I'll give it
in the first 2 movies.
Quick Google search. Sarah Connor.
I'm pretty sure, at least.
Loading. We're loading. Was Linda Hamilton in?
Pretty sure it was Linda Hamilton in both of the first two.
Ezra looked in Terminator 2. But they only showed 3 actresses for Sarah Connor. And yes, she was Sarah Connor in Terminator S1. Was also Sarah Connor in Terminator 3.
Terminator 3, I don't think so.
I don't even know. The point is she's back, so it might be okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger's back. He was back for Genesis, which I would pronounce as like the title it fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be okay, but I'm not really looking forward to it at all. So it's a dark fate that is happening. Good news. Sherlock Holmes 3 is going to be set in Old West San Francisco.
What is going to be set in Old West San Francisco?
Sherlock Holmes 3.
Oh, okay.
The Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law Sherlock Holmes films.
Yeah.
The bad news, of course, is that it's going to talk about their intense sexual... What the fuck, JK? Did you get a hold of the script? That, of course, being a reference to the fact that she detailed Grindelwald's and Dumbledore's intense sexual relationship.
Yep.
Because, she's just like, I'm bored on a weekday. Let's piss off some people. Let's change canon. Did you see that meme that was like Professor X talking to J.K. Rowling? And he was like, oh, what's your mutant power? Then J.K. was like, oh, I can go back in time and change any fictional character's origin. And then it's like, instead of saying Professor X, he goes, gay Professor X, and he goes, interesting. Yeah, that's your superpower. And cool, I guess we need to know that about Grindelwald and Dumbledore. But I am excited for the new Sherlock Holmes 3.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Just for a second, because this isn't going to go in the game, but I feel like you will enjoy this. Retiring Gronkowski admits he'll miss teammates' blurry faces, fans spinning perpetually in the stands.
He's having a strong.
Yeah.
Gronk is having a strong. Good news. There is a new Netflix trademark for Diablo. So a potential Diablo series is on the way to Netflix. Bad news, apparently much like Diablo Immortal, it's only going to be on mobile. I don't know, I think a Diablo TV series can be cool. So there's like an anime, like a Castlevania. Cool thing happen. And Diablo Immortal, fuck you. Be a PC game.
Seriously.
Oh, here's a good one for you. You'll never guess who's working on the Flash script. New Flash script.
You're right, I won't.
It's Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is working on his own Flash script.
Cool.
Bad news, it's because apparently he might be getting recast.
Awesome.
So he's trying to save his job.
Awesome.
Because what the fuck's going on with you, DC? No one knows. You're a mystery. You're an enigma. An enigma. You're a Riddler. Find it all together. See, Riddler's a DC character.
Yeah.
Good news, I guess. You know how Netflix had the interactive like horror show thing that came out, the Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
Which is a Black Mirror. That was a Black Mirror thing.
Yeah, it was a Black Mirror thing.
Their next interactive series is apparently going to be a survival series with Bear Grylls.
Oh, that'll be neat. That'll be neat.
Bad news. It turns out 90% of us all died. We were not willing to drink our own piss. Not going to happen. I will probably not interact with that, but it's cool if that exists. I also didn't do the Bandersnatch thing. If I want to sit down and watch a thing, I'll just watch a thing.
17 hours of content or some shit like that.
Oof.
I mean, not really. I think it was like 8, but even still.
Yeah, for a 2-hour episode with that much extra content.
Yeah.
Good news. Freddie Prinze Jr. has been cast as the dad in the Nancy Drew CW series.
That wasn't what we watched the trailer for, was it? 3 episodes ago?
No, there's not a trailer for it.
That was for a movie?
That was a Nancy Drew movie.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
That was, yeah. I believe it's that was a Nickelodeon, like not for Nickelodeon, but like a Nickelodeon production, much like Dora is.
Yeah.
That's company. They're making a movie. No, it's a different CW darker take. The bad news: in order to get Freddie Prinze Jr., CW had to cancel like half its library. Since Arrow's ending.
Yeah.
And Supernatural's ending. And there's something else that's ending. Like Vampire that just Legends just ended, which is a spin-off to I don't know. They have too many fucking shows in their network. But cool. Nancy Drew CW series will be cool. It'll basically be like Riverdale. You read that to me earlier.
Yeah.
Should have kept that. I would have believed it. Always thought that was no. Good news. That Google Stadia is a thing. You'll be able to anything you can stream at highest quality, even if it's a shit PC. If it's able to stream, you'll be able to play it.
Nice.
The bad news is Netflix feels like the family that doesn't have the good insurance in the commercial. Just not quick enough to get that dollar.
Just not quick enough to get that dollar.
Because they were also working on that. They're going to be on Switch. And Chrome's not on Switch. You won't be able to play your Google shit. I don't fucking know where I was going with that. But
Netflix is on Switch? I thought Netflix wasn't on Switch.
No, what I was saying is like Xbox will be on Switch.
Oh.
But the Google shit won't be.
Oh, okay.
That was the point I was trying to make there.
Sorry.
Good news. The Game of Thrones creators, they're working with Star Wars to make a new trilogy of films. Lindoff and whatever the other dude's name is.
Okay.
They made the series, not.
I don't see where the downside's going to be, but I'm sure you'll smack me in the face with it.
Well, that was already stuff that was happening. That's been confirmed. They're making that. What's been confirmed? The new news is that it's going to be set in the Old Republic. It's going to be a trilogy set in the Old Republic.
Okay.
Fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Bad news, of course, is that my hopes of them making a fucking trilogy about the Ewok Jedi that we saw in the one comic, that was like the shit. It was like the Road to Force Awakens, where they showed the comic of the fucking Ewok Jedi. They're not making that fucking series. We're not getting the fucking Ewok Jedi trilogy. I'm sorry, guys. There's a canon Ewok Jedi, and now we're never gonna know his story. He doesn't even have a name. We've just seen the background.
Me thinks somebody needs to stop hitting the nub, or gub, whatever it is that the Ewoks say.
I think it was nub.
Nub, I think it was.
That was a decent joke. You just like giving me the stank eye.
No,
I was like, come on, man. Fucking Ewok Jedi, man. I was hoping they were gonna make it. They were the perfect characters for it. The Ewok Jedi's basically Jon Snow. There we go. I got there. Got you to the laugh. Good news. MoviePass brought back their unlimited subscription service.
And what, you only have to offer them your firstborn child?
No, it's like if you sign up now, it's $15 a month, or you can pay for the year for like $112.
$15 a month for the first month, $47 for every concurrent month after.
No, it's going up to $20.
Yeah.
The bad news is that none of their customers are coming back for it.
No.
So a little bit too little, too late. It's much better to just sure you get limited 3 movies a week, but if you do the AMC shit, you can see 3D, IMAX, Dolby Digital, the GTX, you can any fucking thing. They don't fucking care. Just 3 movies a week, and you can order weeks in advance. Unlike MoviePass, which is going to allow you to, I think they said like 3 or 4 hours in advance now. So Steph's in the right thing, but it's too little, too late. I'm too afraid you're going to go under. I'm not going to take the chance. Maybe if you're around 2 years from now, still, I'll try you out again.
Honestly, at this point, I just might get the AMC Movie Pass. There's that one down in.
Yeah, for you, it's not that bad, but for me,
no, for you, it would be a bigger problem.
Drive.
And I really like the layout of their theaters down there.
If Beacon can just get sold to AMC, I'll get it. But they're part of the Georgia movie company. Fun fact.
Regal doesn't have any programs. They've got their own rewards system.
Yeah, they have their rewards card, but AMC has that too on top of
whatever
their pass thing is. Good news: James McAvoy of Professor X fame wants to play the Riddler in the DC universe.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
He'd be fucking great as that. That'd be awesome. Bad news is he's been recast before he even got cast in the role. DC has already recast him. They moved on. They hadn't even cast him yet. They haven't thought about it, but he's been recast. Moving past it. Because again, what the fuck's wrong with you, DC? Let's just touch on that. I'm done.
No. The issue was they were going to do a movie with the Riddler, and then they were going to go back and do Riddler and Batman, like baby Looney Tunes.
And it turns out they just scrapped that project for another Harley Quinn spinoff. Because there's like 4 movies with her that works for some reason.
Or another
attractive, I guess.
You want another one of them Joker origin stories? We got 3 of those coming out. They got 2.
No, it's just the one.
I thought it was 2.
No. The origin stories are just the one. No, there's like a Joker and Harley movie, but I think that might got scrapped. I don't know. But the origin is just the Joaquin Phoenix.
At one point, they had like 4. Is that the one with Scorsese?
Yes, I believe.
I was gonna say, I know at one point they had like 3 Joker origin movies coming down the pike. But anyway,
good news. Deadpool is not expected to be rebooted with this merger. Bad news. Literally everyone else will. Luckily, James McAvoy is going to play the Riddler. Fuck, he got recast again. But he was back in, and they recast him again. Fuck. Ben Affleck was back for a second there. They got rid of him again.
You know who they should recast as Wolverine? That Hugh Jackman guy.
The dude from the musicals? He can never pull off like an intimidating Wolverine.
No, I think he could do it.
What's next? Are we going to get Kelsey Grammer as Beast? That was horrible.
I didn't mind the original Beast.
Kelsey Grammer's Beast was fucking awesome. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, they fucking had him like even hanging upside down and reading and shit. Like he was like, besides Professor X and Wolverine, like he was the most spot on in the roles.
Yeah. Storm wasn't bad either.
No, Storm was fucking bad. Rewatch those fucking movies, man. Storm was really funny. She had like no fucking character.
It's been a hot minute.
She had a horrible accent, a horrible wig. She dropped the accent in the second one, still had a horrible wig. And the third one, they finally tried to give her some character, but it's like, it's way too fucking late now. We don't care about you, Halle Berry. No, the characters that were good in there, like true, were Nightcrawler. Sucks he didn't come back for a third one.
Nightcrawler was really
Professor
good.
X, Magneto, Wolverine, and Beast. And that's it.
Jean Grey?
Jean Grey, like, kind of just, like, smolders. I don't think she was that great of a character. And, like, what fucking stupid-ass decision is I'm gonna stay out here and lift the plane with my mind when I can fucking do that from inside the fucking plane also, but... Dumb fucking decision at the end of X2. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll get there later. We have a separate podcast for that if we ever record again.
We will.
Next up, the Avenger Forge director admit to manipulating the trailers to hide secrets in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad news. R.I.P. Mr. Stark.
No.
R.I.P. Mr. Stark.
No. So... You see the lineup and you see Stark in the lineup. What you don't realize is that's what actually...
Is that Stark is actually Deadpool because Stark never made it back to Earth.
That's where Deadpool is in the lineup. And then Nebula's not there. Stark's going to be there. Because it wasn't enough to just switch Nebula. It had to be more coercive than that.
Tony's dead.
No.
He doesn't make it.
Haven't seen the movie yet.
He doesn't make it.
Haven't seen the movie yet.
He
doesn't matter.
Make it. He's gonna die in space, yeah, but he builds the suits that they wear into the quantum realm. Proud of that. Got me.
How would he even know to build the suits they wear into the quantum realm?
Because the Starks are aware of the Pym's research. Here we go. And he's able to figure it out.
No.
Good news. Cuphead's coming to... Well, how the fuck does Bruce know all this shit about all the other stuff? They just make shit up.
Because he's really Loki.
And Loki told Stark in a message to space because he knew Stark was still alive and was about to die. He was like, make these suits.
No.
It's all connected. Cuphead's coming to Switch. Good news.
And Stark is...
Cuphead's coming to Switch. Cuphead is coming to Switch.
Stark is at least going to make it back to Earth.
I mean, his body will.
He will.
His body will.
There's no way they're just going to have him die out in space.
Yeah, it's going to be such a heart-wrenching moment.
It's going to be so anticlimactic, and so
here's what I'm going to do.
If he dies,
right? So I'm going to let you talk to the audience and convince them of your bullshit, even though it's bullshit because Stark's dead in space.
If he dies, he's going to die. No,
That's what I didn't want to fucking do.
Just take that whole mic with you. Mike and Mike are going to the bathroom. If Stark...
That's the second mic. It won't make it in the video.
Mike and Mike. If Stark dies, it's going to be him sacrificing himself to give somebody else a chance to fatally damage Thanos and take him out. So yeah, Stark is probably going to die. But if they have him just die adrift in space, I'm going to fucking riot. That is such a lame and unsatisfying ending for that character, and it goes completely against the themes and the character development that they've bothered giving him. And that's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like Mike's gonna tell me I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. It would be the lamest thing in the world if Stark just dies adrift in space. He has become all about sacrificing himself for the safety of the people he cares about, and he's not going to get to do that if they kill him off adrift in space. It would be the lamest thing. So it's not going to happen. Mark my words. There is no way that that's what's going to happen.
Just like there's no way that they're going to abandon the Crane family in the Haunting of Hill House series, right?
No, I mean, even still. Like,
I'm just saying, Mike was right before, he'll be right again.
No, he won't be right about this, because it goes against all the character development and the entire theme of who they've made Tony Stark to be.
No, because the point is that the whole cinematic, like, we need a big heart-wrenching moment in this movie to, like, make it all worth it, and the only thing that's going to be big enough in this movie to do that is Stark dying, and I think it'll give more motivation to the Avengers. It will give them someone to avenge if Tony doesn't even make it back. You need that one last push.
I think it's more true to his character.
Because Cap knows that Tony is their best defender, and if he doesn't make it back, then at this point they literally have nothing else to lose because they are the last hope.
I think it makes more sense character development wise, theme wise, everything they've groomed Tony Stark to be wise, that Stark is going to die in the final conflict with Thanos in a martyr style. He's going to either draw Thanos' attention.
But that's what you expect. So then, if he doesn't make it back to Earth, that would just get such a bigger impact.
No, it's just
because you expect him to go out that way.
It's just gonna be a dumb way to bring a dumb, unsatisfying way to bring Tony Stark's character to them.
I don't think it will be dumb or dissatisfying.
If
he builds those suits, because even though he's not going to be there for the final confrontation, if he makes those suits, then he's still there.
He'd have no knowledge to build the suits.
He's fucking Tony Stark,
He's got no knowledge. He would have no reason to. It would be the biggest...
He's smart enough, he's able to figure out the only thing that they'd be able to do would be to, like, go into the quantum realm. I believe he knows the quantum realm.
He doesn't even know what's going on with Ant-Man. He's got no knowledge of that, because Ant-Man wasn't around in Infinity War. It would be the biggest ex machina that they would
Ant-Man was around in Civil War. He knows who the fuck Ant-Man is.
He knows Ant-Man. He doesn't know Ant-Man's still alive.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to know that they need to go into the quantum realm.
He doesn't. He's not just gonna know. It would be the biggest ex machina that anybody has ever deuced out on our chests in the
Not if they actually like show him figuring out in space. When he gives the exposition to why he does it to Pepper when he's sending his last message because he's not going to make it back home.
There's no way. There is no way Tony Stark makes... If Tony Stark dies in space, there's no way he's responsible for the suits.
I disagree.
And if Stark does make the suits on some oxygen-depraved last bender fever dream of existence, it's an ex machina.
He's been in space for like fucking months. It's not the last fever dream. It's been what he's been working on for fucking months.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Guess what? There's a lot of shit that fucking Stevie Wonder didn't see, but it all fucking existed. Alright, I need back real quick, and then I will continue with good news, bad news.
No, it's definitely going to be a martyr move where Stark dies locked in battle with Thanos at the end, giving somebody the chance to finish Thanos.
Nah, because they already had him go out with the martyr in Avengers 1. They're not going to do that again. That's why they're going to do this heart punch thing. You're saying it because you don't want to believe it, not because you don't believe it.
No, I'm saying it because it will make for a really unsatisfying end to a character.
I disagree.
Tony Stark was able to fever dream his way into quantum suits he didn't even know the rest of the team would need. He wouldn't even know what he wouldn't even know what part of the team was left that would need them. But he wasn't able to.
Or think about this: he made suits for fucking all the Avengers, and we just don't see the rest of the suits because they're not fucking there to wear them.
But he wasn't able to Tony Stark his way off of a dead ship in space. I'm just saying it.
There could be the materials there to make suits that protect you in the quantum realm, but don't fucking propel a ship through space. We don't fucking know what's on that ship.
I can't see them doing that.
He doesn't have a fucking fabricator like in fucking Star Trek to keep giving him food, but he can fucking build a suit.
I can't see that being well received by the audience. I can't see somebody pitching that in a script.
That's just because you're not a good writer.
I'm a decent writer, but that's...
I've written exactly 0 things you've written.
Yeah?
So you must suck as a writer. You didn't feel like sharing them, but if you're proud of it, you would have showed me.
You've written exactly 0 things I've written as a writer, was the sentence that came out of your mouth.
Tony Stark's dead. Cuphead is coming to Switch, is the good news. The bad news, of course, is that a lot of people's Switches are now going to be destroyed. They're trying to beat Cuphead.
Seriously.
Snapped in half.
They're going to get
R.I.P.
frisbeed across the damn...
Cuphead's a good game, though.
Oh, it is.
To Switch. Good news and timely based on the news that we got yesterday. The bad news is not the good news. The good news is that Bill and Ted 3 is coming summer 2020. Bad news, that's only if the country's still around till then, because apparently Trump's not getting indicted, so he's still president through summer 2020. Will we make it? I'm not 100% sure. He's friends with the crazy Korean man.
Rocket Man.
Hopefully that makes it.
Yeah.
Might not even make the April. Yay!
America's
I'm gonna cry blood. Good news. The Quantic Dreams games that were previously PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC through the Epic Game Store.
Oh, cool.
So, Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, and Heavy Rain all coming to PC. Bad news. Are we ever going to finish our Detroit playthrough? Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Will it happen? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? What's a Let's Play? Good news. Taiki Waititi, or however the fuck you pronounce his name.
I think that was actually it.
The dude that directed Thor Ragnarok and all that other shit. The funny dude. He played other characters that would take away from my joke. He's playing IG-88 in the Mandalorian television series Jon Favreau is making for Disney+.
Oh, cool.
Bad news. I was really hoping that he was just going to bring Korg into the Star Wars universe. He's going to play Korg in there. But I guess he's going to have to be IG-88. An android. It's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
See him in Empire Strikes Back. And there's non-canon stories about him. I think he showed up in a couple of the new books. I don't know. I haven't read them all. But, cool. I'm excited for the Mandalorian TV series. It's going to star Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Not Boba Fett, though. Will Boba Fett make an appearance? Find out.
It's possible.
Find out. Good news. Good news. This is going to sound exciting. Netflix is making a Three Musketeers movie.
Okay.
Bad news. It's a modern-day Three Musketeers movie. It's set in modern day. Yay. Modernizing Three Musketeers. That's what we need.
I don't know. I hate to say it, but I did kind of enjoy the modernized Romeo and Juliet with DiCaprio.
It's been forever since I've seen that.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but...
My favorite modernized Romeo and Juliet is...
West Side Story?
Yes, thank you. Except I was going to make funny and do like snaps and shit.
Oh,
like a big name. But yes, which is getting remade by Spielberg.
Oh, really?
That, yeah, it's coming out next year. I want to say. But it's coming out. Spielberg. West Side Story. Sharks and Jets, right?
West Side.
Sharks and Jets.
Sharks and Jets.
Aren't those the two people in the West Side Story?
I've never seen it.
Oh, well, fuck you. Natural reaction.
Yeah.
I think it's the Sharks and Jets. Or the two sides. The Capulets and the Montagues. Another good Shakespeare adaptation, of course, is 10 Things I Hate About You. Heath Ledger's second best role.
That was a Stephen King, or was fucking...
Based off The Tempest. Or Taming of the Shrew.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Think about it, because the sister can only go out if the older sister...
Yeah.
It's based off Taming of the Shrew.
That makes sense.
That's why there's all the Shakespeare references and shit, like the one character's obsessed with Shakespeare. And like it's all based off of...
I just took that for quirky teenager movie quirks.
Nope, it's because it is based off Taming of the Shrew. Fucking love that scene where he's fucking just running through the fucking stadium from the fucking...
Yeah, slaps.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. I need you by my side, I need you, baby. It's Frankie Valli in The Four Seasons, performed by, I believe Heath Ledger sang that himself.
I think, yeah.
For that, so good for him. The band that is where him and her like first like interact outside of school, she clearly did not sing that herself because that was some bad fucking lip singing.
Yeah.
The band at the end that performed at the prom, that was actual singing. So,
yeah.
I love 10 Things I Hate About You, by the way. I've seen that way too many times. First saw that in high school. It is technically a Disney movie because it was a Touchstone picture, and you can buy it off the Disney Movie Club because I'm a member. So that's
nice.
On Blu-ray, which I need to pick up one of these times when it's on sale again. Good news, I guess, because it's been a while. So there's a time coming. Supernatural is ending. It's more of a bittersweet, not necessarily good.
15 years, 15 seasons. You've had a good run.
Yeah,
you've had a good run. I mean,
I've seen a lot of the show. I haven't seen all the show. Like I've randomly seen like all of seasons like 6 and 7 whenever the Leviathans are going on. I've seen a lot of the first season, a lot of random episodes here and there, but it was a fun show going on. But it is of course time to move on. So 15 years.
Have you seen the episode where Dean goes back in time to the Old West? Get the Colt?
No.
Oh, that's a really good episode.
I've seen the episode where they're trapped in a bunch of TV shows by Gabriel.
Yeah, that's another one.
I've seen the Scooby-Doo episode.
I haven't seen the Scooby-Doo one.
Like I said, a lot of like random episodes there. Want to hear some bad news?
What's that?
Much like we found out that yesterday Hannah Montana turned 13. Make you feel old, right? We were fucking 10 when Supernatural started. think about that. We were fucking 10.
Oh god.
We were 10 when Supernatural started. That's how long this show's been on.
And it just proves that shitty horror movie reboots don't necessarily end an actor's career.
Who was in a shitty...
Sam, the guy who plays Sam, was in the Friday the 13th remake that came out a couple years ago.
Sam is the Ackles one? Jensen Ackles?
Sam is the taller one.
Long hair or short hair?
Sam is the longer hair.
Okay, so Jensen Ackles is Dean.
Yeah, with the short spiky.
Because he was in... That's why I was confused, because he was in a bad horror movie... I can't think of what it calls, but I don't think it was a remake.
He wasn't in Cabin in the Woods, was he?
No. He was. I need to look it up real quick.
Wasn't he the motorcycle guy from Cabin in the Woods?
Chris Hemsworth was.
Oh, that's right.
Jensen Ackles.
I knew it was somebody big that had no business being in such a B-list kind of movie.
Ackles. It was just because we have Netflix on our break room TV at work, and it was on, and I forgot he was in the movie, but it was bad. My Bloody Valentine, that's what he was in. He's in My Bloody Valentine 3D.
When did that come out?
Oh, I want to say like 2013. Oh, it is a remake, by the way.
2009?
It came out in 2009, yes.
Okay, so yeah, that would still be, 5 years into the show. That could have ruined him. I don't know when the Friday the 13th.
That was a bad film.
I don't know when the Friday the 13th.
It turns out he was crazy and he was the bad guy the whole time.
I believe it.
In My Bloody Valentine 3D. I believe you, but I'm just going to double check since I'm already like in there. Jared Padalecki's the other.
Yeah, Padalecki.
He was also in House of Wax, assuming the remake, not the original.
Yeah.
That was not. Yes, he was in Friday the 13th, also in 2009. They both decided to do that. He was in Crywolf. Crywolf was one of those like I actually like that film. That's like one of those smaller horror films that I haven't seen it since I saw it for the first time.
Never heard of it, to be honest with you.
So it's like the game Werewolf.
Yeah.
So like they play a game of werewolf, except people actually start fucking dying. It's like a whole fucking thing. It was a good game. I would just watching it. If it holds up, I haven't seen it since then.
I mean, that sounds like the kind of thing. Not
but
like
Jared
that.
Padalecki was also in that. I enjoy that. So it wasn't a bad horror movie.
Yeah, but the Friday the 13th was.
I never saw the reboot.
It was.
I saw the. I think it's because I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. And that was bad.
The Nightmare on Elm Street reboot was better than the Friday the 13th reboot.
Yeah, but like that was bad. That's why I didn't see the Friday the 13th.
Let me tell you what. I was with it. I could deal with it. Right up until the point where the one guy, the Chad of the movie and the second tier floozy of the movie that he's using to cheat on his girlfriend that's off with Padalecki looking for his missing sister that Freddy's got or whatever. They're up in the...
Freddy's in this? Freddy's in the Friday the 13th?
Jason, that Jason's got or whatever. While they're up having sex, the black guy is down in the main room of the cabin, and he just decides that he's going to take a big toke off of a bong, and then he prepares to masturbate to a winter edition of like a JCPenney's catalog.
Nice.
And let me tell you what, there is no more coming back from that level of suspension of disbelief.
I never seen it.
It was bad. It was bad. It was on a couple days ago, actually. I think Sci-Fi.
You know what I dislike about the Nightmare on Elm Street remake was?
You know that they made Freddy not a horrible guy?
Is that I fucking love the guy that plays Freddy, and it made me think less of him as an actor. He's the dude that played Rorschach. Played Rorschach in Watchmen.
Yeah.
He also played one of the inmates in what's the Leo Island movie?
Isn't it just called The Island?
No, not that one. Hulk's in it. Shutter Island.
Oh yeah.
He was also in a TV show.
I really like Shutter Island.
I enjoy Shutter Island. I predicted the end like within like 10 minutes into the movie.
Oh well, yeah.
It was wasn't in. What was the name of the show that you? Pixar the fuck. Yeah, I love Googling. Everyone's favorite aspect of the podcast, right?
Oh yeah.
Jackie Early. TV show that probably won't even. Oh yeah, he's in Alita. I forgot about.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's in the trailer.
God, that was such a flop.
No, apparently, like it made money.
I just heard it wasn't well received. I mean,
it wasn't, but that doesn't mean it's. Ugh, forgot about that too. Lock that out.
What?
He was in the Dark Shadows.
Oh yeah.
He was also in the RoboCop remake. I don't mind the RoboCop remake.
I haven't seen it. course, I didn't see any of the original RoboCop since within the last 2 years anyway, so...
Okay, TV show that I was trying to think of. Human Target. You were in Human Target.
Oh god, he's in MacGyver?
Which is based I think it's just like one of those like one episode things. Are you seeing in MacGyver?
Which MacGyver?
The original MacGyver, yeah.
Oh, good for him. Good for him.
But yeah, he was in Human Target. Human Target is based off of a comic by DC.
And Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. Good actor. Yeah. But did not like you as Freddy said. Like the movie. Final story we got. Good news. Wolverine's healing may apparently be theoretically possible.
What?
You'll be able to fucking heal. Like, regrow limbs and shit. Like, legitimately. This is like actual DNA science they're working on. They're able to get to work in worms, and apparently we have the same type of DNA, and like our 90% of DNA that to us does nothing in the genome. Apparently the key to, like, not necessarily rapid healing, but like being able to heal from almost anything is in our DNA.
That's insane.
It's a real thing. That's possible. Bad news, of course, is, fuck, we're gonna live forever. And of course, the generation that doesn't want to live forever, that's where they're finally gonna fucking unlock it.
That's where they're gonna figure it out.
Yay. That is all I have for the good news and the bad news. It's time to pass over to Rob, who has clearly set up his game, and he's ready to hand me that vape while he's telling me the stories.
Alright, it's time for fake news. Fake news. You're gonna be looking for the fake article again, as always, because I can't consistently find 2 fake Onion articles that sound convincing enough, so here we are.
Here we are again, looking for the fake. Banana, cause the Onion can't be taken for something that rhymes with fake.
Alright, are you ready?
At value of the face. Banana, that was the rhyme I was looking for.
Are you ready?
It's a slant rhyme, but it still counts. I like slant rhymes. Who the fuck was I arguing about slant rhymes with? Fuck, do you remember? I went on like a big tirade back in the day because someone was complaining about rhyme structure, and I was like, fuck you, you should know what a fucking slant rhyme is.
It was either Aaron or Jake.
No, this was like someone on the internet. Like some YouTuber or some fucking shit that I just fucking like went off of.
I don't know.
It was fucking Drake Bell, alright? Because he was like, oh, the one line doesn't rhyme with the Drake, and because everyone thought
yeah.
No, fucking slant rhymes are a thing. We'll get back on this Drake Bell. Also, apparently they're working on like a new Drake and Josh show.
That'd be pretty dope.
Good for you. But you can make the song do whatever you want, but know that if you make a slant rhyme, it's a fucking slant rhyme, which is still a fucking rhyme. End rant.
Okay. You ready now?
Yes.
Naked Russian man tries to board plane, claiming to be more aerodynamic.
He's appropriating my culture.
Facebook says identifying hate speech is difficult because some posts actually make pretty interesting points. Minecraft Bibles donated in bid to boost religious education.
Alright, so the Russian thing, right? He's appropriating my culture. If you're not in Florida, you shouldn't be Florida man. But I'm going to say it's real. But he should go to jail for, offensive to my culture.
Yeah.
Florida men. And the Minecraft thing sounds so stupid that I'm going to also have to say it's true. And for the love of mankind, I pray to God that the Facebook thing is fake. I am sending my prayers now. Please make it fake. Make it be fake, Vape Daddy.
So good news.
Okay.
The naked Russian man trying to board the plane is in fact true.
Obviously.
Okay.
And he's been to jail for appropriating my culture?
I didn't read the article. I don't know. Bad news. They actually have a series of books called The Bible for Minecrafters' Souls. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Looked at the unofficial Bible, the unofficial Bible for Minecrafters. Stories from the Bible told block by block recreates Bible stories, including the Garden of Eve.
That's fucking dumb.
Including the Garden of Eden and Noah's Ark in 3D form and is meant for children aged 7 to 11.
But the better news, of course, means that I won.
Yeah.
Thank God that someone at Facebook is so dumb to think that they're... it wasn't necessarily believing that it was fake.
Okay, so I gotta
the hope to God.
So
I used my Minecraft Bible and it told me the story of Job, who said, "Facebook, you dumb."
So it was either the article about Facebook, or it was going to be.
He's also a character in Evil Within. Yeah, Hero Hurley. Since I still
oh Jesus, what was it?
Oh baby, I love your way every day. Whoa.
That wasn't it. Where did it go?
I wanna stay with you night and day. Some nights I stay up, cashing.
It was going to be Serta wholesaler lets customers cut their own length of mattress. I didn't know if that was going to get you.
That's like so mundane.
Probably would have snuck by you.
It might have.
See, but here's the thing.
Like Russia, I was always going to believe because Russians are crazy.
Like,
if you show me that picture, I know it's fucking fake. Like, you were gonna show me the fucking picture.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It would have been a tougher decision between because like the Facebook one, I just have to believe. I have to like my belief in mankind isn't high, but it's high enough to hope that that's not real.
Yeah. Wishful thinking. I get you.
I don't know. The Minecraft one was just like, that's just so stupid. It's got to be true too. It was like, that's fucking dumb. World's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Capitalism brings us to our final segment, which is the stupid, dumb shit of the week.
Minecraft Bibles didn't make it.
The story didn't come across my plate.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. So, they make board games a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of board games.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes those board games are based off of properties. Either they're movies or televisions or comics and shit.
Yeah.
What if I told you that a to phrase this way, that a holiday themed property was getting a board game coming out?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
No, but you're on the right holiday.
Okay. Krampus.
No.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. So I'm sure there are Nightmare Before Christmas games out there.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
But that was not the story.
Okay, point me in a direction.
It's the greatest film from this holiday.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's say it.
Die Hard.
Yep, there is a Die Hard. Of all fucking things, they're making a fucking Die Hard tabletop game. Someone decided in the year 2019, that's what we needed.
I can't wait for that episode of Bored as Hell.
Oh, the Funhouse shows. I guess familiar. This is, yep, and it is based on the first Die Hard. It is officially titled Die Hard, the Nakatomi Heist board game.
Okay.
Pays distinct homage to the first film and allows for one versus many, asymmetric gameplay. One player plays John McClane, while the others cooperate as the villains. It even has fucking dialogue from the actual films being incorporated into the game.
80 minutes? Is that what you just said?
When did I fucking say 80 minutes?
Oh, I thought you said 80 minutes of dialogue incorporated.
No, I said it even has fucking But yeah, so it is a new tabletop game based on fucking Die Hard.
That is wonderful.
Decided to fucking make.
I really, like I said, I can't wait for that episode of Bored as Hell.
Oh, you fucking know that they're gonna have to play it.
Oh yeah,
no. I mean,
who's gonna be McClane though?
It depends who they have on the episode. I would think that they would like put fucking like. It would either be James, so this is his fucking show, or they would put like fucking one of the editors, like John or some shit.
Oh, who's the one who was the Cure from the band manager?
That was John.
Yeah, I can see them putting John. I mean, they pretty much gang up on him on every other. Like,
either that, I can also see Lawrence doing it because Lawrence is a dumb action movie fan and shit. I mean, I can see any of them. But my bet would be either James or James. It's gonna be James. I can already see him dressed as John McClane.
I'm gonna say James, John, or Bruce, because I can see Bruce. The
thing is, like, if one of the main ones were gonna do it, I think James would push for himself. Like it's what Bruce would do. Got anything else to close us out on here before we get to the end? I'm letting my Italian out real quick.
No, other than, like I said, we're gonna throw that GoFundMe link down in the, or like,
yeah, once again, whatever you can give, if you can give anything, like, please help them out. I mean, like, she lost all her insulin, which is just a damn shame to lose.
Yeah, I think the whole she said the fire started up in the ceiling of the house. The whole house was burnt to the ground in like 35,
they
40
lost
minutes
basically
or something.
Everything. They even lost some of their fur babies. I'm aware of.
Yeah.
They had like 3 or 4 cats or some shit like that. 6? That just fucking sucks. Luckily, they are okay, but are obviously displaced without a place to stay besides friends and shit. So
yeah, feeling the loss. But
as much as you can help them, please do. Anything you can give. I think the minimum you give is $5. You can give $5. Just help them out.
Yeah. Good people in an unfortunate
they're good people.
circumstance.
They don't deserve for this shit to happen. Really, almost no one does. But these people are especially good, from what I've got to know about them.
So that'll be in the description.
That'll be in the description. Both the audio. I don't know if the link will click over if it's on like Spotify or something else. But if the link's on SoundCloud, I know the link will be on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So if you can go back to that or find us on YouTube, the link will be in the description of that. And you said you can't do the pop-up shit anymore?
Not until we get certified on YouTube or whatever.
So the link won't be in the pop-up. Please check down below. Please give what you can, if you can give anything. I will greatly appreciate it, and they will also greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
They need it.
Yeah. And other than that, just hold everybody close to you that's close to you, people.
Yeah. You never know when the last day is going to be their last. You never know who's struggling. Reach out when you can.
Yeah.
Please like, share, and subscribe. They're out there, be a little bit selfish. And see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
What's going to stop first, the audio or the video?
Probably the audio.
It's going to be the video because I'm going to wait till you close the audio. You know what I meant. I'm waiting.